tank Aftershock Neeko? Yes, that's what you're about to see this game. Basically, a viewer used channel points on my stream to make me play tank Aftershock Neeko, which is actually a build I used to run in Season 9 before they nerfed Aftershock, so I had a ton of fun running it again, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Still a viable rune if something you're interested in, very good at countering engage supports if you're facing like a Nautilus or a Leona or something, so hit that like button, it really actually helps a ton, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys next time. So the cool thing about Aftershock is when I go on my all-in, I can go really all-in, because if they tunnel me with Aftershock up, they're going to do way less damage than my ADC is doing to them. So when I land a root, I want to just keep autoing them in the face. I don't want to stop.
If Neeko knows you're Shoma, Neeko knows you.
See how when I hit the Aftershock, usually I'd hit the combo and run, but because I had Aftershock up, I wasn't worried about them turning on me because I had Aftershock up, so I kept going. I kept auto-attacking because they can't DPS me because I have Aftershock up, I'll just be winning. Or now she exhausts. Whatever, she wins.
Neeko is on her 4th day.
An enemy has been slain.
Now she exhausts. Pog. The bad thing about this rune is if you miss your root, you're kind of useless, but I guess it's the same as Glacial.
Neeko feels wrong. Not good. Fight is full of never.
Dude. Welcome. That's what it feels like to be a bot laner, man. When we're just getting 4-man, 5-man ganked. Welcome to bot lane, Cassidy. Just freaking a Rek'Sai over the wall, me stealthing from here, a freaking Ram is rolling down. Oh my god, dude.
Do not be bound to a single body. There are so many.
Welcome to League of Legends. That's the bot lane experience in the mid lane.
Love the cat's body.
Also, clone Rek'Sai, yeah, but
Neeko might have a thing for birds. And for people. Feel that reaver.
You have slain an enemy.
Can our spirits be friends too? I will. And I will grow.
you love Rek'Sai? Yeah, Rek'Sai's a cool champ. So again, the big thing about going Aftershock is I used to run Aftershock Neeko in Season 9. It used to be good on mages, but then they changed it where it doesn't scale by itself. You need to build resists for Aftershock to scale. You can see how it has these plus numbers with the resists on it. So it's really important to be building resistances. So I'm building magic resist boots because there's double AP with double CC. I'm going to be building even shroud for extra resistances. into Zanya's, and I'm going to be getting a bunch of resists basically to make Aftershock scale well throughout the game.
Like hugs.
You could also build Righteous Glory if you want an item that gives you resistances and helps you engage, but I don't know, I'm not a huge fan.
Oh yeah. Survival means blinking in.
Also, you can see I'm putting points in root now, and usually I only put 3 points in Q into root, but I'm going to be maxing root earlier this time. 2 points Q into root. Keep them CC'd longer so my ADC can get more autos off.
How can anybody miss? It's all around.
Poke doesn't do as much anyways versus Double Enchanter. I probably shouldn't have put any points in Q, to be honest. That all in here, we probably could have killed it without my ADC dying had I had less points.
Sharing memories, colors.
Let's coin flip and hope Rek'Sai isn't in this bush.
Magic connects people.
Okay. Aftershock OP.
Neeko will keep your soma alive. Neeko is not going to be here when
Shut down.
the Ubi cats are gone. Neeko is her own tribe now.
This is definitely all because of Aftershock. Look at that 88 damage on Aftershock. Honestly, quite comparable to what I would have done with Electrocute in a lot of cases by this point. You have to remember, you have to stand... Fun fact, Aftershock actually does as much damage as that thing. Aftershock OP. My HP bar barely even lowered after that. Okay, our Aftershock is scaling. No HP, just resistances. Wait till our freaking conditioning kicks in. 133 damage with Aftershock. Again, on this play here, because I was in melee range, the Aftershock procced, and it actually did as much damage as Electrocute would have done at this point in the game. Later in the game, it'll get outscaled by Electrocute, but in the early game, if you make sure you're actually standing on top of the enemy and Aftershock hits them, it does an equal amount damage as Electrocute, so it's not even a DPS loss, but most of the time, you're not going to be standing on top of the enemy, so it will be a DPS loss, but... I'm just saying, if you can't manage to stand on top of the enemy, it's actually just as much damage as going Electrocute early game. Except you get the tankiness. I used to go Aftershock Neeko literally every game. I'm not even kidding. In Season 9, my build, it used to be called Righteous Glory, but now it's called Chem Tank. I used to go Chem Tank into Redemption with Righteous Glory, with Aftershock every game. Nothing like a little bit of throws to make the game more fun.
If Neeko becomes Neeko, what does she look like?
Back to the roots? Yeah, we're back to the roots right here.
Love the cat's body. Yeah. Neeko is on her fourth tail.
I have Aftershock up, I hit the root, and they both turn and did their damage onto me, but I have Aftershock, no risk of dying. It's just if you miss your root, you're in a bad position, but if you hit your root... Oh yeah, I forgot to have Demolish with this. Demolish plate.
Very exciting. Everything is going down. Neeko will try you on for size.
Oh, Suka's gone. And I'll probably make this into a YouTube, so you know. If you're watching this on the YouTube, check out my stream, 4 to 10 p.m. EST on weekdays. Shout out to her Crispy for asking me to play AFTERSHOCK Neeko.
Nothing suspicious.
This makes me want to try AFTERSHOCK Neeko. I mean, I literally got Diamond for the first time ever playing AFTERSHOCK Neeko and climbed up to D1. Playing this basically like build similar to this. I always say that in lower elos, your runes and builds don't matter as much. It just matters about playing well and making the enemy play badly.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, we got Even Shroud, Hog. Now we'll work on our Zanyas for more resistances and some AP. We'll get Zanyas into Abyssal Mask and we'll be super, super tanky.
Neeko might have a thing for birds. And bird people.
The reason I don't put as many points in Q is because in this build I actually don't even put points in Q because I have no AP and I'm more about utility. I maxed my W second so I can just have more move speed when I W in. Helps me get picks off, lower cooldown.
I will. I will grow. I will. Neeko.
Nope, and I just fully miss. Well, cut that out of this VOD. We don't see that on the YouTube. cut the clips right there. I missed my root on her there. Then I missed my ulti on everyone here. And then I threw my root and missed everyone. That's where AFTERSHOCK feels bad.
Neeko's trauma went everywhere. Huge mess. Had to find it all.
My extra 2 damage from Even Shroud, Pog.
An enemy has been slain.
Spirits are all around me. What?
Your turret has been destroyed.
It's fine, he dies. Probably wasn't fully worth, but whatever.
Yes. 6.
Your team has destroyed an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, if you wanted, you could also run this build with, you could run it with this thingy, right? The Chem Tank, Turbo Chem Tank. But I don't know, it only gives 40% move speed now, so. It's like, not crazy great, but you know. You could run it if you want, run it in an ulti. We love to see Rammus top. This is my second Rammus I've seen today. I haven't seen Rammus in months, and then I see 2 of them in one day.
How can anybody miss home? Home is all around.
Alright, we got our root maxed already.
Memories, colors, feelings, magic. Neeko does not want to be here when...
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And this is how games are thrown.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
Hog.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alrighty. Let's get our stopwatch.
Neeko was out, but never down.
And we got our stopwatch now. Pog. And Dragon spawns in 14 seconds, so let's move towards that.
Neeko keeps a
I've
close
mitigated
watch of
534
everybody's
damage so far.
shoulder. Precious.
The thing is with this build is, when Guardian got buffed where it has the increased size, I almost feel like Guardians does a better job because it'll mitigate. By now it would have mitigated more damage probably. The zoning ult.
Shut down.
The stage is yours.
Whatever, she flashed for that kill. Should use my stopwatch actually, I forgot. But whatever, at least we got the dragon, we won the fight.
Back in her Neeko skin.
Have you heard Rammus's French voice lines? It's hilarious. I have not. Is it okay? So it's we. That's actually yes, but whatever. Bless you. Thank you.
What to do now? Find his breath?
But Guardian wouldn't have done the damage dealt, I guess, so. If you struggle into like certain tank supports, it's not too bad either. Like if you struggle into like Nautilus or Leona, when they go in on you, you just root off them. You can't miss your root on them, and then you proc Aftershock. It makes you a little tankier. You know what I'm saying? So like if your verse is like a Nautilus lane and he lands his hook on you, you can just root him off yourself, which guarantees you proc Aftershock. You can't really miss. Makes you a little bit tankier.
People with no tails. Are they lonely? Yes.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
I just had to max my W second for more move speed, lower cooldown, for better vision control, and engages. In Season 9, I used to put no points in Q. I used to just max root first into W max. Literally didn't put any points in Q. I would just have an E key W max. W is better utility though, right? Like you're lowering the cooldown from 14.7 to 11, which is quite a big deal when you're playing for vision control.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
When you're going for vision control and trying to get vision down, having this on like a 5 second lower, 4 second, 3 second, 4 second lower cooldown, 3 second makes quite a difference. And also an extra 20% move speed when you pop it makes it harder to get caught and stuff. It's actually not bad to max W instead of Q, but Q does a crazy amount of damage. But if your team has enough damage, to be honest, W max is not bad at all. And it helps you take towers quicker too, which is nice.
Find it all.
I need to get some of these wards though. Get my zombie ward stacks up. I get nervous. We could easily lose this game. Our team doesn't outscale. Rek'Sai is notoriously a champion that win rate gets lower and lower the longer the game goes on. Rek'Sai has the highest FF at 15 vote ever either. Also.
Stand back! Big from Neeko coming through! In our spirit difference,
This demolish proc though, boom!
there's Neeko now!
Has destroyed your team has destroyed a turret.
There follows his.
How can anybody miss home? Home is all around.
Yeah, in Master Plus Elo, Rek'Sai has the highest FF15 out of any champ.
What does
And if
Neeko
you make
do
it past
now?
30 minutes, his win rate is like so bad. It's like just every 5 minutes the game goes on longer, his win rate just drops harder and harder and harder. You just like a snowball early game and stomp or lose. It's crazy so many teams FF into Rek'Sai so early when you can just try and scale. Like their team is scales like crazy.
Don't go cat Nidalee!
An enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Like everyone on their team except Kazakh scales.
Jesus, oh, tomato! Double!
Your team has
Sensation world! Stand back! Big strong Neeko coming through!
an enemy has been slain. Quadra kill.
And that's GG.
Everyone
Tank Neeko OP.
now! Ha ha ha!
My demolish proc here. Like, comment, subscribe. Pop pop.